Welcome back to another Alchemy Guide. Creating pre-made characters allows you to get your characters ready for your players before the game even starts. Or if you're a player, you can create your player before the game starts and bring them into the game you want to play in. Well, there are two ways you can create pre-mades in this system. You can either create them in your own library, or you can create them in a custom universe. So I'm going to go ahead and show you a couple of these. If you go over to your library, which you'll find on the left-hand side of your screen here, if you go over to the top here, you'll see characters, and you'll see on the top right an area where you create characters. You also have the ability to drop down and import characters from either D&D Beyond if you're playing D&D 5e specifically, or import a character from a JSON file that you found or downloaded earlier. Now we're creating characters, so we just want to hit create a character, and you'll be given an option here. You scroll down and find whatever game you've purchased here on Alchemy, and it'll give you access to that game's character sheets. So let's say, for instance, I'm making a Morkborg character. By clicking Morkborg, it will take me over to the Morkborg character creation screen. This allows me to create the character right away, and once I'm done, I click OK, and it'll be thrown into my library. Now, once I have this in my library, I can use this in any game that I join that is Morkborg based. That way, if I had a character that I created earlier, I don't have to sit there and create a character before the game starts. Now, that is how you would bring your character into the game, but how would you create a character in custom universe for another player, or for, let's say, for instance, you have access to a universe, you can create your character there. If you go over to Content Universes and you go to a custom universe, you can simply go to Premades, and you can also create Premade here, just the same way you did before. Now it skips the step of having to choose the system because the universe that you're in should already be denoted as what system you'll be using. So once you create that pre-made, you can, of course, type whatever you would like, and then you have access to the character sheet once you click OK. It gets placed within here, and you can edit the character sheet here. Now what this does is that it allows you to have this character based in this universe. So that way, if you use this universe for whatever game that you play in the future, you can then pull in this pre-made as many times as you'd like, and no changes will be made to this pre-made. Now, just like before, you can right-click the character here, and you can view it, duplicate it, or even add it to another module. So if you're a GM, you can take this, and let's say you have multiple modules here in this universe. One is untitled and one is upcoming. What you can do is click on the dots here, add to module, and instead of having to recreate this pre-made in another universe, all you need to do is click the universe you'd like to add it to, click OK, and now when I click over here, it's been brought in. What's really neat is we have this little feature for Dungeons & Dragons 5e specifically, and that is the ability to directly import a character sheet from D&D Beyond. Let's say, for instance, you've created a character on D&D Beyond, or maybe you are currently in a campaign and using a character. You can take that character sheet and take it directly into Alchemy. Now, in order to do that, first, you need to make sure that you have your character in a shareable state within D&D Beyond. So make sure that your character is public. Take that shareable link, and then you'll take that into the Alchemy app that you can download on alchemyrpg.com instead of the browser. And once you have the app open, you'll see the caret on the top right will then include import from beyond. By clicking import from beyond, it'll allow you to take that link that you gathered in D&D Beyond, place it here, and a character will be automatically generated for you here in Alchemy. Once you've created these pre-made characters, you can join a game as a player or have your players join the game, and they'll be greeted with the create a character screen. All they need to do is simply go over to the Premades tab up top, and they'll find the pre-made character that you've made. Now, if they've previously created a character, they can find that character in their own library. And that is pretty much everything you need to know on Premades. If you have any other questions, please do leave them in the comments below. I appreciate you guys watching another Alchemy Guide, and I will see you all on the next one. Bye, everybody.